independent hoe, I'm all about my businesses. I consistently continue to bring energy and known to keep it popping like I'm full of electricity. Try to hold me out, I wish you would have the audacity. Take a reflexive, now I'm shitting on the industry. Self-made, not a title, cause it's my identity. And wear it on my skin like it's a part of my ethnicity. Mary keep on blowing like instruments in a symphony. They keep a player buzzing like Twitter when you mention me. Being 100's a everyday living tendency. And ain't faced by hating, it makes me increase my intensity.
YouTube world, what's good? What it do, everybody? How's everybody living on this good old Monday? Monday blues for everybody that's getting back, getting out the work slums and trying to make things happen. Y'all know what it is. The one man, 4,000 flavor of DFW Sports, your super fan from the DFW land, representing everything in the DFW. You see the decor in the background. With this channel, y'all already know how it goes. Like, subscribe, hit that notification chime. Let's rock with it. A lot of DFW Sports going down if y'all haven't already, man. I done had some uploads to the channel here recently. It's been baseball season. We got game 1 of the Red Sox and game 4 of the Rangers and Red Sox. That happened opening weekend. Hardy Party 3. Opening weekend that we had for baseball for the Texas Rangers. So y'all check those 2 vlogs that I got out for those right there. Got some shorts out as well about those games. I had some fun action going down in there. Did a good couple of lives after the game as well. So y'all check that out, man. Right now it's live game action. It's been another full night of DFW sports. We're going to get into some topics. The Rangers got their ass drugged today. So we'll talk about that. What happened with Kumar Rocker coming out on the mound and what could this mean for the Rangers going forward? TCU women's basketball, their magical ride ends in the Elite 8 against Texas Longhorns women's basketball as they fell tonight against the Longhorns. But a hellacious season for the Lady Horned Frogs, not to mention, they held it down this year. They did something special that program has set a standard for, and that's going to be the squad that will always be remembered. Talk a little bit about that, what happened in that game. What else we got? We got the Mavericks live against the Brooklyn Nets right now. So we got that going on as well as the Mavericks are up. I think they're about 3 right now, but, it's a close game still. And we got the Dallas Stars going to finish off the back-to-back with the Seattle Kraken right now as they are up 2-1 on the Kraken. So we got a lot of things jumping up in here in DFW Sports. So tune in, get your necessities together. If you ain't got too much, if you got an extra streaming device or something like that, put your boy on the tube, put the audio on. And if you rocking for DFW Sports or sports in general, and you just want to hear it coming from a fan perspective as it goes on, man, tune in right here. Like I said, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Follow me on X at Drewski Selfmade as well. Full DFW Sports night. Like I said, let's just jump it off with the Rangers while we are in game action. Let me, get some things out of these, get these out the way. But the Rangers, this will be quick. They got their ass drugged today. Kumar Rocker being the fifth starter in the rotation. I see why Jack Leiter, Boots Bochy made the move to put Jack Leiter at the number 2 spot and put Jack Leiter at number 5. It was rough to say none the least for Jack Leiter, as basically the game was given up in his first 2 innings. As in the first inning, he gave up 3 runs, and in the second inning, he gave up 3 runs. And it was really about a total disaster. It says 3 innings. He had to give you something else as the bullpen got thin for the Rangers today that Bruce Bochy tried to manage. But it was ugly for Kumar Rocker. And I mean, his first outing, it was straight. It looked like, okay, he could deal with it. His curveball was doing some nice things. But once he just started trying to throw hard in the strike zone, bruh, players were looking for it and they were catching fire. They made solid contact and was smacking the boys. And he got roughed up, and he got roughed up early where he didn't want to throw it in the strike zone no more. And that kind of cost Kumar Rocker in his start for the 2025 season. And it's Klay Thompson for 3. Bricked it. Mavs are up 87-84 right now. But Kumar Rocker, it couldn't have been no worse. I mean, as a pitching staff, you give up 14 runs, 14 hits. You had 2 errors, and like I said, if you're looking at, if you were gonna say that it was gonna be the lineup that you were nervous about, that we were talking about, long as Evan Carter was healthy and Josh Young were healthy, this lineup should be good. Well, Evan Carter didn't even make the opening day roster. You see what I'm saying? So you won't see him for a minute. Damn, that was a hardy party. Mavs up 6. But yeah, I mean, come on now. I will say this performance that Kumar Rocker pulled out right now, soon as Patrick Corbin can get acclimated with what's going on, since he done missed all the spring over here, soon as he can get acclimated, he's going at the 5 spot. And Kumar, you're just going to have to find your way in the bullpen unless the organization wants to send you down to kind of still keep, that starting vibe about you. But today, it was not the day for him. And his first 2 innings really cost the whole game, bro. It really did. Rangers offensively still, they're not scaring you as of the moment right now. Corey Seager really just, he ain't, he's clearly not healthy right now. And that's a bad sign that Corey Seager is not healthy. So what done happened with the Rangers is the worst thing that we all was hoping. It was all about trying to stay healthy. And like I said, Evan Carter, he didn't even make the opening day roster. Josh Young couldn't even give you 2 full games. He's already on the injured list. Although Bruce Bochy say he has more days where he could come back early, but since putting him on the injured list will just give him more time to rest. So I can see that. Najee Marshall with 8 and 8 and 3 assists. Mavs up 10. It's a brick. Good rebound. For the Rangers, like I said, those 2 things have already happened. We talked about them 2 being healthy. The lineup would be good, but that's not happening right now. And then Corey Seager, he's banged up. Adolis Garcia is some in this thing. He coming with it today. Or he's coming with it for the start of the season. He's really been good at bat. But the injuries are already piling up on you. Like I said, Evan Carter, he's just not ready for somehow. He done missed so much time. Josh Young, he's missing time because he can't stay healthy. And then you got Seager being dinged up. So that's not doing you any favors right now. The lineup is gonna still have to try to carry this team because you see you only got a good couple of pitches. You need Patrick Corbin to come by and give you some type of innings because Kumar Rocker really right now ain't worried. He's not seeming like he's ready for it. So that hurt. And another thing that's alarming for me for the Texas Rangers, because if I'm going against the Texas Rangers and I'm looking, they're going to have a lot of teams that steal bases on them. Because from what I'm seeing in these first 5 games, Jonah Heim or Kyle Higashioka, they cannot throw anybody out from that plate. They cannot throw anybody out. And that is troubling, especially if you ain't got that, you're short on pitchers that can give you good quality outings. Anthony Davis done got bipped in the face. He got hit in the jaw. He done got hit with the Dwight Powell. Bro, you flopped. Ain't nothing wrong with your chin, bro. Come on, bro. Oh, no, never mind. He did get bowled. On the other side, he did get bowled. My bad. But, I mean, damn. Mavs up 96-88. Stars up 2-1. Still in the first period. But like I said, for the Texas Rangers, yeah, it's nervously because if you can't throw nobody out and you struggling, if you can't throw nobody out from the plate and you struggling with your starting pitching rotation, the Rangers going to be in trouble. Now they get to go back at it again tomorrow against Cincinnati, same time. Yeah, bro. I'm nervous just because the health-wise is already creeping up on the Rangers. With the pitching staff, you're already down 2 starting pitchers now. Carter he's not there that you anticipated. Young is out for a little bit. That's hurting right there. Seager's banged up. Kumar Rocker, you was hoping he'd give you something, but you got Patrick Corbin just for this reason if he was going to bomb, because to me, I just don't see how you can put him back out there to start. I think he has good stuff, but he's not there. He's not there yet. Get the rebound. Oh, he traveled. Get the rebound, man. So, yeah, tough outing as the Rangers get drubbed. What was that, 14-3? Good Lord. Good Lord. At least you get one of those out the way early. But that was clearly Kumar Rocker, his start coming out there. He couldn't give you nothing. And he gave up everything. What up, little CJ? You said they say Kyrie might come back soon. Don't give me too much false hope, man. A lot of people, but this is what a lot of the naysayers, who are, still upset and wanting to be miserable. Yeah, but he's 32, 33. He ain't going to be the same. Let them tell it. Let them tell it. Let them tell it. What else we got? Like I said, TCU women's basketball, man, big shout out to them. I told you, they've been holding it down all year. Their season comes to an end as they lose to the Texas Longhorns women's basketball squad in the Elite Eight, 58-47. It was a game that really the first quarter really doomed TCU. It really did. It seemed like their nerves, the moment was a little bit too big for them, and the Texas Longhorns defense, that full court pressure they was putting on TCU wasn't ready for it. And it showed because in the first quarter, they turned the ball over 8 times. It was times they couldn't even get the ball into the post. They couldn't really do a lot of things. And then Texas actually capitalized off those turnovers in the first quarter. I think they got 11, 13 points off the turnovers. And if you look at the difference in the game, they lose by 9. The first quarter within itself just did you could only get 9 points, but give credit to TCU. As bad as the game looked in the beginning, they crawled all the way back. They tied the game up, had it going back and forth, but that first quarter just took a lot of gas out of them. It just took a lot of gas out of them, and it was just a little bit too much. And then give credit to Texas. They had a great game plan, what they came out with for Sedona Prince. They made her work on both ends of the floor, and they really made her ineffective for TCU, and that's a big part of TCU's offensive game is getting Sedona Prince involved to at least get you to 18 to 22 points a night, but it's not happening. As the Nets make a damn run and chop the lead down by 3, Mavs call a timeout as they're up 98-95 with 6.5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. But yeah, TCU, a magical run, the deepest that this women's program has ever been in program history. Big shout out to them. The first time ever this program that they went undefeated at home. You know what I'm saying? They held down the fort down there in Fort Worth. So big salute to them girls, man. This will be a season that they'll all come back 20 years later. It'll be a big reunion over here in Fort Worth, and it will be plentiful memories, and this will be something that they always will take because they have set a standard over there in Fort Worth for ladies basketball over there. So big salute to them. Like I said, if they could take anything back, finishing the year 34-4, you win the Big 12 championship outright in the season and tournament, bro, salute to the TCU women's basketball squad. They had a hellacious run up in there for sure. But like I said, if they could go back on this game and when they come back 20 years later, they're going to all talk about the first quarter. They're going to I guarantee you, they're going to just say, it just seemed like, it just seemed like we were a little bit ahead of ourselves. We were a little bit, the moment probably got to us a little bit too much, and the defensive pressure forced us to, do uncharacteristic things, turn over the basketball. Because had they not turned over the basketball that much, that could have been a whole totally different game. But give credit to them. They still battled back and tied the game and kept it close. It's just Texas had a little bit much more firepower, but shout out and big salute to TCU women's basketball. I told y'all all year, them girls been going fire. So it didn't end in the Final Four, but Elite Eight, I don't want to say it's good enough, but that nobody expected. And this is a program that I think won one conference game a year and a half or 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying? And now you done made it to the Elite Eight. Nah, bro. You can talk about transfer portal. Yeah, that works. That helps. But nah, bro. TCU did it, and Haley Van Lee, that white girl can hoop. And I ain't being racist. I'm just saying she's just, she's a cold white girl for sure. She held it down. As you see it, Mavs on deck. Let's get to the Mavericks. What my man look? Oh, ACL. It was successful. We do know that. And we do know that Kai takes care of his body. He got a change of diet, everything going like that. Daniel Gafford with 12 points up in this thing. It's good to see landlord back. And like you say, Mavs, you got to get this victory. You got to get this victory. You got to get it. But with that being successful, now the rehab can start. You know, Kyrie is going to attack it like he's supposed to. Couldn't get the rebound. He's going to attack it like he's supposed to, bro. And people still say that, he's going to be 33. He's not going to be the same. Whatever, bro. The more, just pump more doubt because he's the type of person to use that as fuel and, to come show a vengeance. Come on, let's go. What up, Mr. Cowboy? What's good? See you checking in. What's the deal, man? What is the deal? Klay Thompson, that was short. Still 98-95 Mavs. And the Stars are up 2-1. Good save to Smith. And the Stars are up 2-1 on the Kraken right now with 5 minutes left in the first period. Oh, Mavs on the fast break. Klay Thompson with the pump fake for 3. Come on, Klay. Come on, man. I need them to win this game. I need them to win this game, bro. I'm right there with you, dog. I need them to win this game like ASAP. I need them to win this game. Now it's a tie game. Stay poised, Mavs. Stay poised. Get some in-game. They're playing small right now. Get some inside action. Feed Gafford. Bro, Klay cannot buy a bucket right now. And they give up a transition dunk as the Nets have the lead. Timeout, Mavericks. Nets are up 100-98. Come on now. Go inside. Y'all tripping. Bro, y'all got to have this win, man. The CJ said 33 is not old. I tried to tell folk that, but folk like, nah, bro. It ain't the same. Depressed sports bet. See, if you have gambling problems, call 1-800. Nah. They starting to make commercials like that because people been tripping on their parlays and stuff not hitting, and they've been, sending, very toxic negativity to the players just because they don't hit on the parlay. They got commercials out telling people to, try to hold that together. Let's not do that. Big bro, what's good, man? Man, my voice, I'm still trying to recover from yesterday. Cause Sunday was fire, bro. If y'all haven't already, man, check out the video, man. We got the vlog up. Like I said, game 1, even though the Rangers lost against the Red Sox, we got that vlog up. But game 4, that boy was fire, and we got the highlights where it mattered the most about, Wyatt Langford and Adolis Garcia basically going yard. That's why my voice is kind of going in and out, y'all, because Sunday was that was something epic, Baseball season always being back around. And like I said, you're going to see my face a lot during post-game season. And if I can get there early enough, then we'll do the pregame. Sometimes things be happening, I should say, but he get there and things, we make right. You know what I'm saying? We make right. So far, the DFW been in 4 games in action. I believe it was Saturday that the DFW went flawless, where TCU ended up winning to, their Sweet 16 to go to the Elite Eight. They ended up winning Saturday, popped it off. The Arlington Renegades ended up winning behind them to start the season, going 1-0. And then the Mavericks followed suit as they won. And then the Stars followed through along with FC Dallas. It was a whole sweep for the DFW Saturday, but starting today, mostly everybody is in effect. They are 0 for 2 right now, and damn near about to start 0 for 3 as the Mavericks have blown this lead, and now they're struggling trying to get it back. So as they're down by 2. So TCU lost, Rangers got stomped. So we're 0-2 right now. Mavs down 2, Stars up 2-1. So Stars right now, they're about the hottest as they can get right now. They're about the hottest it can get. Yeah, big bro. Go ahead, chime in what you see. I talked about the Rangers, bro, and my biggest concern is, bro, the jury is going to be out on them. If they can't pitch good and dudes get on base, you're going to see a lot of people steal because we cannot throw nobody out from the plate at all. There we go. Feed it to Gafford. That's what I'm saying. Gafford slam, tie game with 4 minutes to go. Feed him, bro. This is going to be the strength of y'all team. Y'all got to go inside. Just put 10 on the Mavs to win. Hold on. One thing I will say about this squad, they don't quit. Marcus Losgray, what's good, my guy? Big salute to you. Appreciate you for joining in the chat, my guy. Pretty sure y'all watching y'all Lakers right now. I think the Lakers in action or something like that, Keep watching my man Luka Doncic hold it down, you know what I'm saying? Keep watching them holding them down. Mr. Cowboy said, let's link on the Astros. So, hold on. Mr. Cowboy, you was talking when the Astros come down here in April, right? Because I already got a ticket for that Sunday game. Oh, Max Christie for 3. Let's go. Mavs up 103-101. About 3.5 minutes left. Let's go. Close it out, Mavs. Max Christie got 12 points, shooting 50% from the field and behind the arc. Let me look at my MLB ticket because I got that 20 game pass, but I believe, God dang. Boy, Brooklyn tied it right back up. Dropped that boy at the bottom of the net. 103 apiece, coming down about 3 minutes. Boy, Daniel Gafford looked tired. He looked gassed. Let me go to my tickets real quick. Oh, so no, I'm tripping. It's not in April. Oh, so you talking about? There you go, Gafford. Gafford still look hurt. Nah. Get him out then. I can't see him to be hurt. But the 18th of May 18th, that Sunday game will be a 12 o'clock game down here. Damn, Gafford couldn't get the block. Tie game, 105 apiece, under 2.5 minutes left. I got the 20 game plan, and that game Sunday for the 18th of May is that game against the Astros. And I'm in the 100 section. 107. Section 107. Come on, let's go finish at the free throw line. Boy, Daniel Gafford clearly hobbling around. He's clearly hobbling around. But yeah, man, we can link up and do something. If not Sunday, carry on afterwards, or that it'd be a weekend game, a weekend series. So let me know. Let me know. We can link up and do some things because I'm gonna be on the dime in a lot of time. Get in there, damn it. About to hit the clutch moment. Clutch moment. He said live bet, not a bad. Hey, we might see some overtime in this game. Luka looks better in gold. Oh, man. You can say that. He might look better with gold, but he looked better with Dallas across his chest. There we go. I had to think of some type of comeback. He looked good in gold, but he looked better with Dallas across his chest. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to the game. Hey, yo, bro, like I said, I'll be already there Sunday. Section 107. So you let me know. This could be a weekend thing. Who knows? It kind of all depends with the postseason coming because the Stars are going to be in effect. And if the Mavericks somehow, some way rise like the Undertaker, doom, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, hey, like I said, bro, he looked good in gold, but he looked better with Dallas across. Just that. Your opinion, my opinion, two things can be true. There we go. Come on, Martin. Mavs up 107, 105, 133 left in the game. Come with it, Cletus. Big salute to you, Gafford. You all right? You all right? Like I said, bro, y'all already heard the news in Phoenix. Kevin Durant, he out for a week. They already was 2 games behind us. Did you get this game? Martin misses the second free throw. Mavs up 2. Minute 30 left. Let's go, Mavs. Close it out. End of the first period. Stars are up 2-1 on the Kraken. Oh, my gosh. And he hits the and one. Tied up. 107 apiece. Brooklyn going to the free throw line. Who's that? D'Angelo Russell? Bro, he flopped like a mother. For real. He big flop. What done killed the Mavericks this game has been their free throw shooting. What about 15 of? They got 15 of 27? Yeah, come on, man. That ain't gonna get it done. AD. And he comes up with a brick. Nets up 108-107, under a minute left. As the Nets have basically came back and about to snatch the defeat from the Mavs. Got to get a stop, and they can't. And they give a god damn, man. Give up another and one. Just bad rotation. Bad rotation right there. They got to get that figured out. 110-107. Brooklyn is at the free throw line. 47 seconds left. It's probably going to, if he hits this free throw, it's probably going to do them in. Yeah, and he does. Timeout, Jason Kidd. 111-107. 47 seconds left in the game. It's probably going to do him. Like I said, looking at this game right now, bro, you're 15 of 27 from the free throw line. That's not going to get it done. It's not going to get it done. Brooklyn has lived by the three-point shot tonight and then hit 20 of them. So that's been their game. I mean, 23s. They really shot us out the gym from behind the arc. We done clearly outreach, having Gafford back, having AD back, along with PJ. Look at the rebounding difference. Now we have turned it over a little bit too much, and we are not getting no transition. You done gave up 21 fast break points, 21 fast break points, and 23s. Yeesh. You take either one of those if you give them the 23s but limit the fast break transition points, you're blowing them out. or you give up the transition points and limit the threes, you're blowing the Nets out. But you give up both. That hurts. That hurts. As you see with Gafford being back, Anthony Davis being back, you're getting more points in the paint. You had a 10-point lead. You really pissed this game away. I'm going to be honest with you. You lose this game, you piss it away. So now you got 47 seconds. Do you necessarily need a 3? You're down 5. You kind of do. If not, you need an extremely quick 2 points. Go. There you go. He attacked and we missed. No foul call. Oh, that's game. Get that shit out of here. That's our ball. No, that's blue ball, bro. Stop playing. Boy, Mavs get lucky. Oh, man. Good block, Caleb Martin. I'm surprised that wasn't a foul call on the other end. With Spencer Dinwiddie going up. Mavs got only one timeout left. Go, go, go. And PJ, you all right? Falls to the ground real hard. Now we're in crunch time. Now let the guy go ahead and yell fire Nico. I'm like, bro, you shouldn't even say it no more. You done said it to his face, bro. Damn, PJ hit the deck hard. He hit the deck pretty hard. I didn't like to see that. Stars in the mean, though, they got the game kicked off against the Kraken, and they messed around in the not even a minute in the game, gave up a goal. Casey DeSmith is in the net, gave up a goal, but then the Stars, about a few minutes later, they were answered back. Matt Duchene gets the tap-in goal, tied the game up, and then not even a minute and a half after that, Wyatt Johnson comes through, and he on a solo mission gives the Stars the 2-1 lead as they are up 2-1 in the first period. We won't probably stream that whole game, as right now, what is it already? Close to 10. It looked like the DFW as flawless as it was on a Saturday night. 111-109. There's enough time to get a stop. Actually. Everybody's on their feet in the AAC. Got to get a stop. And they get the stop. Time out. 9 seconds left. 9.1 seconds left. 111-109. Nets up. Like you say, you can tie the game or win the game. Either or. We like this kind of party. Ooh. Now, this is kind of where we're nervous about Jason Kidd. Yeah, it is. Bro, something been up with the net here lately, bro. I don't know what the deal is going on around these parts. But making them upset, you know what I'm saying? Let's go back to it. What we got right now? Got a lot of Mavs in double figures. The whole starting lineup in double figures. So who do you go to? Is Anthony Davis coming out there? I don't see Klay Thompson going. Anthony Davis coming out on the court. Klay Thompson still got a towel around him. So, Klay Thompson coming on the court. Spencer Dinwiddie, Caleb Martin, Anthony Davis, PJ Washington. That's your starting lineup. Klay got 13, Spencer 11, Gafford with 17. Welcome back. PJ 13, Anthony Davis 2. Max Christie with 12. Anthony Davis ties it up. Anthony Davis sends us into overtime. Let's go. Klay Thompson for 3. Spencer Dinwiddie for 3. Oh my gosh. Ah! Damn. Mavs had their opportunity. Klay Thompson, I don't know why you're double clutching right there. Catching and shoot it. Shoot it. What did you double clutch for? Why are you double clutching for? Bro, you got to catch that and shoot it, bro. You got to catch that and shoot it, dog. Bro, that double clutching shit is out of there. I'm posting on X, so follow me on X at Drewski Selfmade. Like for real, bro. What you double clutching for? Man, bro. Mm. Mm. I just don't understand why he's double clutching. I don't get it, bro. Foul him. Bro, bottom line in this game, y'all blew a lead. Y'all blew a lead and y'all shot 58% from the free throw line. 17 of 29 from the free throw line. You gave up a lot of points you gave up a lot of transition points and you gave up the three ball. That's basically what hurt you this game. For real. But 17 of 29, damn, if you can go 23 of 29, you win this game. Tough, man. That's tough. That's a tough way to lose, man. I mean, they're just seeing what time it is. Yeah, how much time is left with that foul, but that's game. That's game as the AAC is emptying out. Can't wait till Kyrie come back. Well, it'll be until the next probably calendar year, my brother. It'll be until 2026 till you see him. 0.3 left on the clock. Brooklyn up. It'd be smart for them to make one free throw and miss the next. We ain't got no timeout, so make one, which he did. 112, 109. Yeah. I'm surprised he even made it. That's game time. Mavs lose 113-109 to the Brooklyn Nets in a game that was there for the taking. A game that was there for the taking for the Dallas Mavericks. They squander away. And like I say, man, it's kind of like how TCU ended up losing this game. It was, I don't want to say it was the beginning of that. Well, TCU and the Rangers lost the same way. It was in the beginning of the game, as the DFW is now 0 for 3 on tonight. As the Rangers get curb stomped, TCU fought hard against the Texas women's basketball squad. They fought hard. Big salute to them. Mavericks pissed this game away, as this was a game that they should have had win. You let a good quality effort of Daniel Gafford coming back. 17 points. I mean, you try to take the good with the bad right there. To see him come back, give you 19 minutes, 17 points, seven rebounds. He had a great night. Now, Anthony Davis, 28 minutes. He got 10 shots up, 50%, 12 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists. So he's just trying to get back into form. He still fully don't look healthy. Gafford was out there limping around, but now you seeing Derek Lively come. You give me that front court and you can do some things. You give me that front court, you can do some things. But until then, it's going to be hard. But 6 Mavericks in double figures, their defense has just got their communication on defense just got to get better. And this is a new team evolving, coming around, because if you look at it this whole season, you haven't had a 10-game stretch with a full roster constructed all season long. I'm even talking pre-Luka trade. You did not have a full squad for like 10 games. Somebody was always out the lineup. Always. So this is a team still trying to figure each other out. Najee Marshall only getting 8 points, only 7 shots, 7 shot attempts. Bro, y'all need to reward Najee Marshall for all his effort he's been doing while we've been playing with 8-7 guys. Y'all need to reward him. He need to get way more minutes. And if Spencer Dinwiddie don't have it going, the problem is what are you going to do at your guard situation? Because right now you're stuck with Spencer Dinwiddie and Jaden Harden. That's who you're stuck with. Brandon Williams, he had to go back to the Texas Legend League because the 2-way contract ended. But damn, I love to see him back. I love to see him back. The league been boring. I need some easy tweet. Bro, I mean, be certain things, But but Mavericks pissed this game away, a game that they needed. But at the same time, you still got a lot of other action in the standings. Let's go take a look at the standings real quick. Teams that's up in there. But yeah, man, my Rangers got drubbed like a motherfucker today. Ooh, Kumar Rocker, bro. Your last name fit because you got the fuck rocked out your ass today. Houston battling with LA. We expect that. Sacramento lost today, so all is good. All is good. You still keep a lead over Sacramento. You're still sitting in 9th. See, this win would have made it even much more better because now you get a little bit of separation to sit in the 9th and to hopefully get a home game play in. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, sorry, Mr. Cowboy, you lost some money on that one. But, at the same time, you still sitting in 9th. You're still sitting in 9th. I'll take that. No diddy. Whew. Bro, you could have went up damn near 2 games up on Sacramento. For real. And then made it farther for the... Bruh, you missed your opportunity tonight because you couldn't hit free throws. You didn't get Najee Marshall more involved. You gave up 23s and 21 points in transition on the fast break. So... tough one for the Mavericks as they have been playing hot here lately. They've been, winning more games than not, but, they fall to the snide right there. That sucks. But, it's time for them to bounce back and move forward. They, like I say, they are still with a lot of moving parts. A lot of moving parts for the Mavericks. But this was a game on their schedule that they needed to win because it's basically one of their easiest games coming down the stretch. Their next game will be Wednesday. Atlanta comes to town. Trae Young, maybe we might take the queen out for that one if she's up for it to see Trae Young. Then you got back-to-back games in LA against the Clippers. Then, of course, April 9th on a Wednesday, Luka Doncic and the Lakers come to the AAC. Luka Doncic's first time being back since being traded. If I ain't going to the Rangers game the April 9th, which I will not, it won't be in the game for me to go to. We'll be streaming. I'm not going to that game. Them tickets high as hell. But we will stream that game for sure. And then they got Toronto, and then they finish off with Memphis. So you needed this game to win right here. You needed this game to win. That would have helped you good. And then if you could have beat Atlanta, but now it's really just going to come down to the end. And are your bodies healthy enough to help you win? Are they going to be healthy enough to help you win? I see that the Pistons last night, Isaiah, he think he's him? Well, I mean, it's a new swagger in Detroit. Their teams is actually, holding serve, because you got to think about it. Last year, the Pistons lost like 28 straight games. They lost like 28 straight. But, the Lions been good the last 2 years, so they done had that to rock with. And the Pistons just done made a hellacious turnaround. I don't think they make that turnaround in the Western Conference, but I'm not going to poo-poo on what they done did. But if Isaiah Stewart thinks he's him, I mean, it was kind of crazy how they all got into a brawl. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't even no need. What he said, y'all not really trying to fight anyway. Y'all not really trying to fight. They not. Start of the second period, as I said, the Mavs lost. So instead of watching this on my phone, we can go ahead and put the victory out. Tough loss for the Mavs, bro. Like I said. But luckily, the Kings lost, so you still sitting in the 9th seed with a game lead. So you had your opportunity to extend it a little bit more, but that didn't happen. But your destination is still there. Like I said, they got Atlanta Wednesday. You're going to have a couple of back-to-back games with the Clippers. UConn over USC right now. You would imagine that with no Juju in there. They up 66-51. Let's get off this and let's get to the Victory Plus app so we can watch this on the telly up here. I'll basically take it to the end of the second period of this Dallas Stars and Kraken game and just go over a lot about, what's going on in DFW Sports. Which they did. They talk Brody, but got sent home early. Let folk get to see how that feel like. Let folk get to see what it feel like. All right, now we can get free. If y'all want to follow me on X, do that. Drewski Self-Made. Y'all see it at the bottom. Like I said, I got that 20 game package for the Rangers, so y'all gonna see you're gonna see a lot of me going to these games for sure. Yeah. So we got a busy schedule, and if which the Stars are already postseason bound, they clinched this weekend with the first victory that they had over the Kraken. That automatically clinched them a playoff berth. So they're going to be in postseason. Now it's just up, is the Dallas Mavericks going to be in the postseason? Last year, I lived my sports high. I'm not going to lie, from 2023 to 2024. No. Let me take that back even a little bit more. From 2022 all the way to the 2024, the summer of 2024, I lived my best life of sports, period. Because like I said, the 2022, you had this basically when I start doing the sports content on this channel. 2022, you had the Mavs get to their first Western Conference playoff run with Luka in there. The Dallas Wings went to the WNBA semifinals, basically the Final Four in that. Was that 2020? Well, that was the 22 season that led into 2024 or 2023. Yeah. And we started going to the Cowboys game. Out of that whole 16 game winning streak, I was a part of 12 of them. 12 of them. And one crushing playoff loss. But I'm just saying, like, from that time of 2022 in the summer, because the Mavs did good and the Wings did good. Now the Rangers didn't do good. The Cowboys had that was their second season of a 12-win season. And then 2023 came around. Rangers did what they did. Stars went to the Western Conference Finals 2023. And then it went to the Rangers winning it all. And then, like you said, 2023 Cowboys season, 8 home games. I went to 7 of them. Caught a win. Yeah. And then came the Mavs and the Stars again. I literally went to back-to-back Western Conference Final days. Went to the Edmonton Oilers game. What game was that? I think that was game 2. Was that game 2? I think that was that was game 2 of the Edmonton Oilers series against the Stars in the Western Conference Finals. So I went to that one, and then the following day, I went to the Mavericks game 3 Minnesota Timberwolves Western Conference playoff game. So lived it up, bro. Been living it up. My fondest time, and I got all those vlogs. My fondest time is where, if y'all go back and look, where it was Christmas weekend, where your boy hit the Stars game up that Friday night, hit the Eagles game up. My most viral vlog on my channel. Hit the Eagles game up that following day on Saturday, and then we went to the Mavs-Lakers game on Christmas Day. Yeah. It was lit. Talking about winning the Super Bowl. I got more, and you said you got more and the Ravens than them too. I mean, yo, Chiefs, bro, it just looked like, bro, they tired. Y'all done played a lot of football. When you make Super Bowl runs, you've played a lot of football. You done damn near played another half a season. Is it a penalty? What happened? What you do, bro, Pay? Oh, good save to Smith. But my Rangers, though, man, I'm nervous, bro. I'm not gonna lie. You already got injuries to the pitcher staff. Patrick Corbin is not that good of a pitcher, and you're hoping a change of scenery can help. How much can it help, though? How much can that help? Because, like I said, Kumar Rocker, bro, No, sir. I don't want that. Stars got 17 shots on goal, while, Seattle got 15. And like I said, besides that one that got from the Smith in the first minute of the game, he's actually been money. As he stops the puck right there. Up. What y'all want to fight? Look like y'all want to fight. He said, yo, Rangers look dangerous low-key. Nah, I mean, not today, but that was because of Kumar Rocker. But you already know what Nathan Evaldi can do for you. You saw what Jacob DeGrom can. We know what he can do. It's just about him staying healthy. Jack Leiter ain't too bad. Tyler Malley ain't too bad. To me, this starting rotation would look it would look way much better if you had Cody Bradford along with John Gray. But, they're going to be out without them for a minute. You got to hope that Jack Leiter can continue to just give you eat up innings. Can he give you some quality innings? That's what that's going to boil down to. Kumar Rocker, it's a cold environment for the first on the road. Maybe it wasn't an ideal setup for him, but it didn't happen. And like I said, Patrick Corbin got to come. He can't come faster enough. No weird shit. Stars going to power play with 14:39 in the game. Stars going on the power play. But I'm hoping, It's all about health with them. And to me, if they could get John Gray and Cody Bradford back, I'd have more confidence in their pitching staff. Luke Jackson, the closer, I don't really know. He can be hit and miss. But what's really nerve-wracking for me is if we giving up hits and dudes get on base, dog, everybody's going to steal because we cannot throw anybody out from the plate. I'm telling y'all, that is going to be something that Bruce Bochy and everybody needs to address with, for sure, in that clubhouse. Because dudes get on base and we can't start making no double plays and stuff like that because everybody's stealing. We're in trouble. We're going to be in trouble. As the NFL draft is getting closer to time, y'all tell me, what should I do? What should we do for the draft? I need to look up the date to see when the draft is, or somebody need to remind me when the draft is. I'm looking to live stream somewhere. We might live stream at the crib. We might live stream somewhere at one of the hottest spots in the DFW. Y'all let me know what y'all want to see. Everybody say go to Texas Live. Fuck all that, bro. Texas Live be too packed. I will only go to Texas Live if it's after a game event. But to just be going there, like fights be going on, man, please. Please. Anything can happen in sports. That's correct. You're right about that, little CJ. He said, yeah, y'all pitching not looking to. I mean, Kumar Rocker's a young guy. He's a young guy. I mean, that was only his, fourth start ever. So I don't want to be too hard on him, but he was bad. He was bad from the jump. Like, he got one out, throwing a nice curveball, but then he started throwing hard right in the strike zone, and dudes was tattooing that boy left and right. And then after basically the first inning, after he gave up 3, he didn't even want to throw it in the strike zone no more. And then he still gave up 3 more. It was all in all bad, bro. It was bad, and then he had to at least try to work through it. That was just a bad moment for him. But I will say against Boston, the first 4 pitches that we had from Nathan Eovaldi, Jack Leiter, Tyler Malley to Jacob deGrom, they didn't give up too many runs. They were pretty much solid. And then bullpen, I mean, Robert Garcia, he's shaky to me in the bullpen. That's when he comes out, I'm nervous. I'm very nervous. Armstrong ain't too bad, but Robert Garcia, I'm nervous. Luke Jackson, I'm nervous. Chris Martin, I'm good. Chris Martin actually got us out of a few jams. But maybe Kumar Rocker he needs to be a closer right now. What if he can be the closer? After today, people like, hell nah. He gonna get the game up. He said, when you finna hook up the game. What you talking about? Hook up which game? You talking about the station? Station already hooked up. That boy just ain't been playing that boy in a long time. That boy got some dust. I gotta knock the dust off that boy, man. Kraken win the face off in their zone. Stars up. Oh, Duchesne. That wasn't Duchesne. Who was that? That was Mikko Rantanen. He couldn't get a good clean shot. Stars got 20 seconds on the power play right now. He missed it. Shot by Rope Hintz just a little bit too wide. 10 seconds left on the power play. As Stars bring it back across the zone. Thomas, good block. Good block. Back to full strength as the Kraken killed the penalty. Thomas Harley had a good couple shots. Boy, Mikko Rantanen, he got hit in the eye on the puck. Boy, that boy swollen right there like, boy. He said, bro, he ain't trying to play. He talking about the PS5. Bro, I got like I said, I'm going to crank this boy up and it's going to say, you got updates. And then after I update it, it's going to say, you got to update. Then I'm going to update it again. It's going to say, you got to update. My shit behind. He said behind. He said they got a new map on Call of Duty. Bro, like I said, I got Grand Theft Auto 3. I don't even know if I cracked open the case. I did. I did just cuz. But like, yeah, and I still I don't know why. You can tell I don't play. I haven't played game console in a minute because he said, bro, is that a hard disk you got in your hand? Yeah, for some reason I still got the hard disk. So that lets you know, oh boy, you don't be playing worth a damn, bro. Everything is downloadable copies. You still buying the hard copies? What? That's like washing your ass with bar and soap. The NCAA, the Madden, I still got hard copies, bro. I got hard copies. Yeah, I know that kind of tell my age right there. You know what I'm saying? One thing about PlayStation, they got 10 billion updates, and that's gonna hurt my spirit to even play it because I'm gonna get on it and be like, yeah, let's do this. Update. Okay. Damn, another update. Damn, another update. Shit. So this is really my fault. But I need to get up on it. And I need to give me a Twitch account. So basically, if I can basically do DFW Sports while being on the game console at the same time, why not? Why not? I got the digital version, all my stuff down. Hey, like I said, when I break out a hard copy, that lets you know where my gaming is, because everybody who really is like hardcore gaming, bro, it's rare that they got the hard copy. Is rare that they got the hard copy. You got Twitch too, yeah. So I'm looking to try to get my Twitch going on, and it's just about really getting back on the games. I'll probably start doing some stuff like Grand Theft Auto, since it's kind of funny at the same time. Call of Duty, I don't want to get on like no Black Ops or no stuff like that, because y'all be too damn advanced on there. Y'all will kill my joy of even trying to play, because every time I step out, pow, you know what I'm saying? Nah, y'all can have that. But like Grand Theft Auto, I'll probably do some shit with. That's probably what he'll need to play with. I can't wait till they, come out with another fight night. You know what I'm saying? But I need to get on these games and, just probably get the Twitch going, man, for real. Have another stream to go down about. It's just be so many sports going on that really it'd be kind of hard to, I done found myself not playing the game console, but something I need to do for sure. I heard about Warzone. I heard Warzone is fire though. Real talk. I heard Warzone is fire. So, bro, little CJ put me up on game, bro. Like I said, I need to crack that boy open and spend some time at the crib, up all night. And I think that's where I'm nervous about, because I'm like, bro, you're gonna be up all night, already watching all these games. And I think once I give me a iPad, once I give me another device like an iPad, that'll give me another streaming device where I can have like two of each. Man, I'm getting gifted with so many TVs. You might see another 60-inch up in here. Shit. It's being thrust and like force fed given to me. Like, bro, you ain't even got to give me nothing. Just take the motherfucker about me. Say, get that Red Dead Redemption 2, got it online. So from now on, that's what I should. Because tell me this: are you getting more features with the digital copies than with the hard copies? Because like for some reason, I put in my NCAA, bro. I put in the college football 25, and I be seeing everybody create their teams. But for some reason, I cannot create a team on that bit. I'm like, what the fuck just happened? Why can I not create a team on this bit? And that right there kind of fucked with me. That's where I was like, oh man, I put it to the side. Because now you do want to create a team. This is the best time to create a team on those type of games, just because now, bro, the transfer portal, all that type stuff, unless you root for the university like you're supposed to, then it is what it is. But ain't no loyalty no more. Ain't no loyalty no more. Warzone is one with the huge maps. It's super fun. I see why everybody be on that boy. Like I said, I be seeing a lot of people on YouTube hitting that boy. Just boom, 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 boom. I'm like, bro, this one actually look fire. I see it's like people have more fun on Warzone. To me, COD, bro, people be too serious on. Like, I be seeing people on there that people be tripping. Warzone, you have some that trip out, but it'd be more fun in games than anything. For real. That wasn't a penalty? As Mason Marching gets slid into the wall. Casey Smith ain't doing too bad. Warzone free too. What, free download? So that can be my first digital copy, you're saying? All right. Like I said, I think I got a Twitch, but I gotta let me look at my notes. I gotta look at the password and all that stuff. Does Twitch do update? Because I'm pretty sure mine's gonna probably need it. I have a PS account, PlayStation Store account. I got an EA account. I don't see Twitch on there. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get me a Twitch up and loaded. Get me a Twitch going up in here. Seeing what's all going on in the Twitter world. Even though I could do it up here, to be real with you. Because, yeah, now we just got an Amber Alert. It's an Amber Alert going out for a 5-year-old Hispanic male and a 6-year-old black male. Suspect is Brittany Shields, 35-year-old black female, called Rockdale Police. So this is in Rockdale. For anybody that's around the surrounding counties of Rockdale and city, you know what I'm saying, man, be on the lookout for a 5 and 6-year-old Hispanic male and a 6-year-old black male. They running around with a female about the age of 35. If you end up seeing this, call Rockdale Police. If you believe in, people want to say they live by the code, they ain't no snitch, man. Grow the fuck up. Grow up, man. Because this could be somebody that you know. This could be somebody that you know that knows, you know what I'm saying? Let's try to do our due diligence. And this is the best way. I it's not to say that, my platform is going to put this all over the airways, but I'm just trying to do my part. Because if something were to happen to me or one of mine, I wouldn't expect it in return, but I would just hope that the deposits you put into the universe would, help you, withdraw from. Tough loss. What we got? He said, bro, why these games got to be like tough loss, Mav Nation. I know. Brad Townsend said getting outscored 25-11 to end the game and losing at home to the now 25 and 51 Nets certainly is a gut punch, especially with Sacramento losing. Like I said, Sacramento losing, damn, bro. Y'all had y'all chance to really gain some ground, but it is what it is. I'll use this for Twitter, and we'll use this for maybe other YouTube channels like, the Maverick. I follow some cowboy content creators that do some good work. Get some of their ideas of a lot of things that's going on. But I kind of want to give the Cowboys a rest until, and you get some big news that comes out. It's kind of how I'm going. Bed schedule, my brother. Boom, 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 boom. Ooh wee. BO6 got born fast. What did you Tell me when you're playing, are you looking up the cheat codes or are you playing it all the way through? Just be honest with me. Is it more fun to play with the cheat codes or play it all through? Let me know something. He said, to be honest with you, when you get on there and you try to play by the rules and you realize everybody else ain't playing by the rules, fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. You might as well get past that, family. Stars couldn't punch. CC couldn't punch that in. 6:53 left in the second period. Stars still up 2-1. Bro, I'm just surfing the net right now. Surfing the net right now. Surfing the net right now. I'm just surfing the net right now. I'm fucking around with the fuck around. Stupid. He said, "You're fucking around with the fuck around." Keep. All right, what else we got? Who said what? My man Brandon Towns did. I know somebody got the some follow-ups. Who got some follow-ups of the Mavericks? Let me look. Our man Grant probably does. Grant always come through. See who said what. My man Mike A. Curtis said that's a bad loss. It was. It really was a bad loss. Let me see if Joey Estrella, if he got anything. Nah. He said, oh, hell nah. You get quick, but some people be getting away with it, so I just play zombies. Okay. So you strengthen your skill up the traditional old school way. Much salute to you. Because that's kind of where I was feeling. I'm like, bro, hold on, bro. I don't want to get on this boy and I'm getting toasted and I'm coming to find out like, nah, you ain't sorry. They just cheating. That's what kind of keep me from playing online. What, you got some football? What, Tyreek Hill? He always crying about what? Now he not happy. Bro, tell me what receiver ain't never always crying. Tell me what receiver you know ain't always crying. All of them be crying. Now, it was an article out that came out by our man, I believe David Moore had a lot to contribute with the article, but it was talking about Dak Prescott being willing to bet on himself while he was waiting for his new deal. He's saying, well, this is basically from DMN, Dallas Morning News, saying that the negotiations were notably prolonged, ended a few hours before the team, so basically the 11th hour before the season kicked off, as the wait for a new contract continues. As a few fans began to wonder would the Cowboys suit up for the team that wasn't Dallas. Although Prescott has since received a new deal from the Cowboys, the hypothetical question was back in the spotlight today. The quarterback agent Todd French revealed some key details on the negotiations in a recent interview, highlighting Prescott's willingness to bet on himself. So they were looking for a deal, but Dak Prescott didn't mind the play. I mean, why wouldn't he? We knew he would, for the simple fact he would have got paid somewhere else and he still would have been, getting paid $40 extra million because of the Cowboys. Of course, it's easy for you to play it out. According to Todd Friends, Prescott was ready to focus solely on the upcoming season where the Cowboys approached his group for contract discussions. When Dak got ready for camp and getting into camp, the switch flips. He does not want to be involved in or having conversations about the contract. We can talk about it, and he didn't even want it to be updated unless there was something worthy to be talked about. His agent Todd Friends said. With Prescott focused on training camp, Todd Friends admitted that contract conversations with the quarterback were short. Todd Friends then pointed out an important part of the signal caller's thinking throughout the process. He was willing to bet on himself. He's like, that's fine. If they don't want to do a contract, I'll be a free agent, Friends said. Of course, the Cowboys were banking on the star on the helmet and that no matter what, he's going to come back. It wasn't going to work out that way. He had a deal not worked out. I really believe that. So he's basically saying if the Cowboys would have basically just said play out the rest of the contract, so much of us we knew he would have been gone. He would have been gone. He would have been gone. Everybody felt that. Prescott had a week 1 deadline for the extension to be completed. If a deal had not been signed before the team's season opener, Prescott and his team would have played the rest of the season and looked ahead to free agency the following year. Prescott wanted to be a Cowboy. How much are we hearing this about somebody wanting to be somebody? It's about Luka too. So I mean, damn. Prescott wanted to be a Cowboy, but he understood the business aspect of the negotiations and the possibility of playing elsewhere, which you heard that kind of say a few times anyway. Kind of heard him say that anyway. If they weren't going to participate in a fair business proposal, then he has no problems and no issues, Todd Friends said. It wouldn't have been the number one goal, but it's 100% reality that he understood was a real possibility, that he was going to end up playing for another team had a deal not got done before they took that first snap in Cleveland last year. But then ultimately Prescott got his new deal, 4-year extension for $240 million. Guaranteed $231 million. The rest is history. So it's basically saying that, yeah, Dak, he was ready to bet on himself. He didn't mind to play out his contract, but if he was gonna play it out, if they was gonna let him go into the last year of his contract like that, he wasn't coming back. He wasn't coming back. That's basically what we got from it for sure. For real. Even Shannon Sharp said it. Now he want to leave Miami. Yeah, bro, like, come on, man. You went to a warm city and all that stuff, but let's be clear. No disrespect to Tagovailoa. You go from Patrick Mahomes to Tua. Come on, bro. Yeah, the Miami looked good and all that stuff, but that grass ain't always that green, my guy. Matt Dumba gets called for the penalty, as the Kraken will go on the power play with 4:39 left in the second period. Take y'all down to the end of this second period. Follow me on X. I'll be following this on the Victory app while reading some of the Dallas Morning News as well. Give Dak the max. What else, QB, you going to find better out there? And they had to. And that was my whole situation. A lot of people were like, he's not that good. That's still a lot of money to be paying anybody, but we can all say Dak is not worth it, but it's only because he's not worth it because of the playoffs. But that's ultimately what you pay somebody for. It really is. Regardless how you say, if the organization is not put together good enough or some things like that, it all depends on that. Anything on the Michael Parsons negotiation? David Moore did right today. Let me see. He said, Jerry or Stephen Jones, that's when we have had our best drafts. Said Jones is the team's chief operating officer and co-owner. I mean, we didn't know we were going to pick a pass rusher when we picked Micah. We didn't know we were going to pick a receiver when we ended up picking CD Lamb. See, this is the problem with you being a GM and an owner and being First of all, how are you a GM and you don't know who you're picking? Where they do that at, y'all? Where they do that at? Ain't seen the Super Bowl since bruh. And he's stuck. Let that be a lesson. DK Metcalf, he done ran out from Seattle and he go to Pittsburgh, which that's kind of an interesting look right there. But where's the quarterback? And this is another thing about Dak, bro. A lot of people can argue that just like that, even though Dak has, I think, if not the second or the most wins, I think he has the most wins in the division. You can honestly probably say he's the fourth best quarterback in the NFC East. As of coming off of last year, strictly coming off of 2024, you can arguably say he's fighting for the third spot. Probably sitting at the fourth right now. Because Jalen Hurts got a Super Bowl. He been to 2 Super Bowls. So he got a NFC title. He got 2 NFC titles, and he got a Super Bowl ring. That argument, even though Dak to me is still a better quarterback, that argument is no more need to have. Nah, so Jalen Hurts number 1. Going off of last year, you got to put Jaden Daniels up there. And now if you're just looking off of 2024, Dak didn't play good. Russell didn't play good. Jameis didn't get to play as much. You're fighting for being the third best quarterback in the division. And if we were going off credentials, then we all know Russell would be third, Dak is fourth. Just like that, even though Dak has all the most wins. That Saquon ring. Nah, I mean, Kansas City offense has been, y'all were flirting with this type of style all year, and it just came to bite y'all. I mean, I just think y'all offensive line need to strengthen up. And this is another thing that it's always been a knock with Andy Reid, especially when he has a talented quarterback. He believes in him so much that he never wants to run the football. And that's just something that he's got to get back to. 5-on-3. What happened? Good block to Smith. Let's go. Okay. So you killed the 5-on-3. That should be a penalty right there. Minute 40 left on the power play for the Kraken. Come on, hold firm, Stars. He was offsides. He looked like he was offside. There we go. Get it out of there. Get it out of there. Stars still up 2-1. Like I said, Matt Duchene and Wyatt Johnson are the goal scorers for the Stars tonight. What else was they talking about? Draft positions factor into that as well. Dallas team that didn't pick up until late in the first round the last 2 years finds itself in a much better spot at number 12. This draft that begins 3 weeks from Thursday. This is some depth in the draft. Jones says certainly the defensive line, both outside and inside. We think there's really good depth. So probably passing on the first one, and they're probably going to build their draft with their probably third and a lot of their 5th round picks with defensive tackles. Sound like I think the running back group is really stout compared to past years. So I think there's a great opportunity to pick up a young back. So receiver, they get a receiver and a running back at the second spot. Jones can see the chances are that corner Trayvon Diggs and linebacker Demarion Overshown won't be ready for the start of the season as they recover from injuries. As we know, he specifically mentioned the defensive front, the front 7. I felt we had a lot to work. I felt we had a lot of work to do, and I still think we have a lot of work to do on the front 7. As you see, mostly give them credit. The moves that they have made has been mostly in the defensive front 7, from the linebackers, the defensive tackle, and defensive end spots. They really have. They really have. Now, have they been cheap doing it? Yes, they have. But nonetheless, they're still trying to do it. If we could find another guy to step into that receiver spot, Jones said, we do think we addressed some speed there with what we did in free agency, but we still have work to do. No specifics was offered about the discussion, but Jones stated again publicly that reaching an agreement with Parsons, who is entering the 5th year of this final season of his rookie contract, is a priority heading into the offseason. Jones says we always have confidence we can get things done, even though y'all do things like y'all be on CP time. I know some people may argue timing of when you do it are early or you late. That is not something that really affects us at all. We're just ultimately about the results and getting things done. So they don't care how it is. They don't care if it's at the 11th hour or anything. It's about getting it done. As the end of the second period comes to a close, the Stars hold on to the lead as they killed those 2 power plays in one. You killed the 5-on-3 and then you killed the power play originally. Casey DeSmith is out there battling right now. Labushkin look like he about to get into it with a Kraken. They about to fight before going. All right. Looking at it right now, Stars got 25 shots on the goal. Kraken got 27. Stars have won 23 faceoffs. Stars with 2 power play opportunities. They have not got a goal off any power play, but they have killed 3 power plays. They got 3 total penalties. They got 3 takeaways, but they done gave the puck away 11 times. That's rough. Like I said, Matt Duchene and Wyatt Johnson are the goal scorers for the Stars tonight. Our man Casey DeSmith, who's in the net, 27 save attempts, got 26 saves. And like I said, within the first minute, he basically gave, the defense and him gave up the goal, but been sharp ever since then. After that, so I don't see what else is on the table. Jones added that the Cowboys could very well talk to left guard Tyler Smith, corner Deron Bland, and tight end Jake Ferguson about extensions as well. So they're trying to extend all their young players right now, supposedly. This is what he says. And then Jones says, oh, yeah, we love our kicker too. So they looking to extend Bland, Tyler Smith, and Jake Ferguson had a rough year last year. He got to shake that off. He got to do better than what he did last year. Jones was also asked about why the bulk of the discussions of an extension with Parsons at this point have taken place with the player instead of his representative. All of those are different, Jones said. Dak was one of those guys who wanted us when it was business. Talk to his agent. We've had Zach Martin, we've had Jason Witten, we've had Tony Romo, we have DeMarcus Lawrence, but Michael likes to visit. Speaking of Lawrence, the veteran said he signed. Jones was asked for his response. I have nothing but great respect for DeMarcus Lawrence and what he did for this franchise, Jones said. He went above and beyond. I feel like he was playing when he was playing. There were years he could have easily gotten surgery and he played through them. He was a warrior. I have nothing but great feelings for DeMarcus Lawrence. Man, please. Man, please. Man, please. I don't see that. I don't see that. He said, I'm not mad. I thought we wasn't even supposed to be in the Super Bowl, honestly. That was just, y'all knowing how to win and having a great coaching staff. But, y'all protect Mahomes just a little bit much better. Like I said, give him a run game, bro. And I think y'all going to be straight, for real. I think the Mavs should just sit everyone and wait for next year. The problem is, bro, I've said this weeks ago. I've said this last month. The Mavericks are going to get in the playoffs by default, bro. They're going to get in by default. You see, Sacramento can't even put no win streaks together right now. They're going in the wrong direction at the worst time. Phoenix schedule is so tough and KD is out. what do you want us to do, bro? Like, what do you really want us to do? That's kind of hard, bro. That is kind of hard to do right now, man. That's going to be hard to do. The competitor in me don't want you to do that. The competitor in me don't want that to happen. But I mean, you looking at Anthony Davis and Daniel Gafford. If you were watching that game, you kind of saw them limbering and laboring. It does kind of, you see Anthony Davis get hit in the face. He falls on the ground. You're like, you start wincing, bro. Like, real talk. You start wincing. You get nervous. Gafford hobbling up there, holding his leg. You get nervous. You know what? I'm not going to lie to you about that. And the only reason I can agree with the tank is how much can your players benefit playing with each other? But then again, this is a team that's trying to, I told you, this is a team that I don't even think they have played a full 10 games all together healthy. This is pre-Luka Doncic trade. I don't think they've ever played a full 10 games healthy. So you kind of want to try that. You know what I'm saying? To see what you can build for next year. I'm not opposed to it. But I'm not knocking the thought. He said, but we don't look good. Like I said, bro, tonight against the Brooklyn Nets was a bad loss. I understand Brooklyn only has 21 victories. I get it. But bro, they hit 23s. You had a lead, you blew it, but they hit 23s and you went 17 of 29 from the free throw line. That lost you the game. 17 of 29 from the free throw line, that lost you the game. You gave up 21 points in transition. That lost you the game. 23s, that lost you the game. It's not, me personally, it's not like they look bad. They just look gassed, bro. And this is kind of where I can agree with people saying tank, because they've been fighting their asses off, bro. They've been so undermanned that they played their ass off so much that they just ain't gonna have enough in the tank. So I kind of see what you're saying right there. I see what you're saying right there. I ain't mad at it. What a time, man. It's about 11 o'clock, man. We've been on the stream, man. Let's go ahead and get up off this. What is on the schedule for tomorrow? The Rangers will be on deck tomorrow as they try to even the series and get their lick back after getting their ass drubbed today. As like I said, the DFW right now, they went 0 for 3 as TCU women's basketball lost. The Rangers get stomped. Mavericks lose. Now we just hoping on the Dallas Stars right now that they can at least salvage a victory. Tomorrow it will just be the Stars in action. The Rangers in action. Wednesday it'll be Rangers and Mavericks. So we'll see what we're gonna do. Nathan Eovaldi does pitch. We'll probably give a Rangers post game after that. So it's baseball season anyway. So let's do that. So appreciate everybody joining in. If anybody catching this on the playback, man, hit the like button. Go ahead and drop a comment anytime. Share it if you want to. If you like sports or if you are a fan of any one of the teams in the Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas area, man, I got it where you need to be, man. We get chop it up like it. We in the barbershop, man. Get that talk. We get in the studio. We get our rap on about sports, man. We can keep it going, man. Hopefully we add some more things to the live as well. So like I said, man, big shout out to everybody who joined in for me today. Big shout out to everybody who watched this on the replay. Looking forward to catching some Rangers post game tomorrow. Hopefully they can try to even the series tomorrow. Let's get us a better game. Stars, I need y'all to salvage the night for your boy. So we'll be tuning into this. Follow me on X at Drewski Selfmade. Y'all know what it is. Like, subscribe, hit that notification chime, man. I'm the one-man 4,000 flavor of DFW Sports. Do everything with love because love always wins. That's the law. And with that, I'm out, y'all. Have a great Monday night. Go kick ass.
Self-made independent, I'm all about my business. I consistently continue to bring energy and know that keep it like I'm full of electricity. Try to hold me out, I wish you would have the audacity. Take a rap laxative, now I'm shitting on the industry. Self-made not a title, cause it's my identity. And wear it on my skin like it's a part of my ethnicity. Mary keep on blowing like instruments in a symphony. That keep a player buzzing like Twitter when you mention me. Being 100's a everyday living tendency. And ain't faced by hating, it makes me increase my intensity.